We've got Gunther with us. Gunther, I'm so sorry it was so short earlier, but now we've got a bit of time to talk. First of all, how are you? And what are the plans now for Gunther?
Thanks for asking. I'm good. Yeah, it's all good. I came out here and got the job to do for the weekend. So the people, So my plans, I don't know yet.
Hiking up some mountains, doing a bit of fishing.
In summertime, we'll do a little bit of whatever I can. No, I was back home with the family for 2 months, which was good, and then came out for a quick trip here and go back in 3 hours. I'm back on a plane back to the States.
Okay. Can you just tell us what happened towards the end with Haas, and why you departed? How much can you tell us about that?
No, I can tell you. The last year and a half was difficult because you could see all the other teams when the budget cap came in place. Everybody invested their money in the infrastructure of the company just to move forward, and we didn't do that. And at some stage, you need to say what you think about things. And obviously, I don't own the team. I cannot make this decision. I haven't got the money, and Gene wants to do it his way. And obviously, he didn't like what I had to say, and therefore my contract was not extended, which I was okay with it.
That was Gene earlier having a little look around the car. Have you spoken to him this weekend?
No, I haven't seen him. No.
Okay, just moving on to what you saw out on track today. Let's get your overall impressions of race 1 for 2024.
Impression is Red Bull Verstappen is very strong.
That's a surprise.
Great observation. It's that sort of insight that really, made you the engineer and the team boss that you are, isn't it? Really, be able to spot who's faster.
Yeah.
Did you feel any pangs at all? I mean, I found it when I'm coming back and doing Sky as a driver, and I'm standing there and I'm not a driver anymore. I'm talking about people doing their work. Is there any kind of strange feeling you get being here and not actually running a team?
No, not really, Damon. I think the strange feeling for me was actually the first morning when I walked out of my room. I was like, okay, I walk out here very light. I mean, I go to the racetrack. Obviously, I didn't really know what expects me because I've never done this job before doing TV. And but I didn't have already 10 things in my head. I need to do this by this and this time. I need to see this. I've got this problem. I need to go and speak with FIA. We have got this thing to do. It was like, okay, I go to the racetrack and see what comes at me. So I felt very, light, call it like this.
A lot of big news off track during the winter period, including your departure from Haas, but also Lewis going to Ferrari, which is going to, unleash a chain of events that we cannot wait to watch play. There's 13 drivers on the grid that don't have a contract by the end of this year. If you were Toto Wolff, with your experience as a TP, what do you think he's looking for that second seat, and who would you put in it?
I think he's looking for speed, somebody consistent, but also somebody maybe for the future. So it's I think Toto is in a very good position, because nothing will move until he moves, and obviously they have got the young driver Kimi Antonelli in Formula 2, which is a protege of Mercedes since I don't know how many years. So they've got time to see if how he's doing in F2. Maybe he's a talent like Max Verstappen, which came out of the old Formula 3 straight into Formula 1. If Kimi can do the same, I think Toto can take the gamble, because he's about the same age. Otherwise, he has got all the drivers without a contract he can pick from, and he's in no hurry, because none of these guys will make a move before that seat is full. Why would they?
You haven't said who you would put in it.
I would wait. I would do the same as Toto.
Okay.
I think we've got one driver you can talk about, because you actually put him in, and you said in the series that you're fed up of inexperienced drivers. And you put Nico in, of course, the comeback king. He just is unbelievable. I think he did a fantastic job this weekend. What can you tell us about him? Is he going to get an opportunity? Is someone higher up in a more competitive team going to give him a chance, do you think?
I think he deserves, it's a big word here in Formula 1, nobody deserves anything, you have to work for everything, but Nico, as you said, I always said Nico was always at the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's not negative, it's just like sometimes you make choices and they don't work out like you think they work out, and I think what he did yesterday as well in qualifying was fantastic again. Obviously his start today wasn't as fantastic, and I didn't see him after the race. I saw him on a TV interview, he wasn't happy about that one, very, very down on himself, so but I think he could. I think the candidates, if you take out everybody else, Carlos and Nico, not it seems like I always pick the oldest guys around, you know, but it's experience, it counts, you know, because when you want to win a world championship, the guys which have done it long enough, because experience is not for free, it takes a long time to get it, and that is what they will bring to the team.
Very, very quickly, Gunther, do you still have the desire to be a team principal? Might we see you back in the paddock in that, guys, do you think, in the near future?
Not right now. I rather stand here around with you guys, you know, so for the time being. But then things change in my life. I mean, as I told you 2 weeks ago, I was not supposed to be here this weekend, so you never know, you know. Get surprised.
Probably refreshing that you don't have the Drive to Survive cameras following into breakfast and out your bedroom and things like that. Might take
They're still with me.
You'll be less colourful.
They're still following him.
They're still with me.
Look above you.
They are. They sneak up on you, don't they, Netflix? There we go. Appreciate it. Good, fantastic. Swing by and see us anytime.
Thank you very much,
looking
guys.
for another broadcaster, but great. Always good to hear from Gunther. Let's hear from George Russell, who finished in 5th today.